Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so glad you're here and I cannot wait for this week's video. As you can tell by the title of this video, we are going to be talking about college, and I'm going to be answering some questions and just kind of telling you what I'm doing this fall and how that's all going. So if you're excited, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already and if you want to, and let's just get into it. Okay, so I'm going to answer a couple questions as well as talk about what kind of college I'm doing this fall compared to last fall. I did post a video about college last year, so if you haven't watched that, you can go watch that, and that's kind of where I talk about beginning my college experience, and then this is year number 2 of college. The first question I got was, why Liberty? I am going to Liberty University online. I chose Liberty for 2 reasons. One, because my mom went there for a year and I kind of wanted to go to Liberty because she did, and then reason number 2 is because they just have the degree that I wanted. I am going for my associates in early childhood education, and they have the perfect degree and the perfect plan here at Liberty. So yeah, that's why I chose Liberty. Second question is favorite/least favorite part of being online. Yeah, so I'm completely online and I love being able to be online because it can be flexible with my schedule. My least favorite part is that I don't have interaction with anybody in my class, which is very hard for me. Last fall, I was taking a couple classes where I had Zoom meetings with all the classmates that were in my class. So I had three different courses I was taking, and I had a Zoom meeting for each of those classes, and so I was able to interact with and communicate with and do fellowship and do virtual life with those classmates, and it was really cool because I have a lot of friends now that are also doing college online. But this fall I don't have contact with any of my classmates, so that's kind of hard. That's like my least favorite part about being online, is just I don't really have that kind of online community. The next question I got is, do you have a favorite subject? So before I answer that question, I'm gonna tell you what my courses this fall are. I have one that's in government, and I can't remember the exact title. It's like Constitutional Government and Free Enterprise. Second one I'm taking is a Bible class, and it's Christian Life and Biblical Worldview. Principles of Biology 101. Not my favorite, but you know, it's kind of cool too. The last one I have is Instructional Tech for Online Learning. So those are the 4 I'm taking. Out of those, I think my favorite one is probably Instructional Tech for Online Learning. I've been learning so much in that one. And then probably Christian Life and Biblical Worldview. That one's been really cool. Okay, the next one is, how does college online work? Kind of hard to explain, so I'm gonna try to explain it for you. So I have a platform that I use with Liberty University. It's called Blackboard, and so basically Blackboard has a menu, and it'll list like syllabus, modules, discussion guide. So the menu is basically where I go, and it has a certain spot where it says module 1, module 2, module 3, and that's basically week 1, week 2, week 3. So I'll click on that, and then I will, basically it'll show you everything that's due for that week. So reading and study, and then it'll show you your assignments, the discussion that you need to participate in, and then your quizzes and stuff like that. So basically, yeah, there's an online platform that you use, and that's where you go and you turn in your stuff, and hopefully that made sense. Another question is, where do you go, or where do you do your school since you're online? So I have a vanity in my room that you guys have probably seen in other videos. But I basically just sit at my vanity and do school from like 8:30 or 9 to noon. And then have lunch with the family, and then I do school the rest of the afternoon. I just wanted to show you a couple other things that I am doing with my school as well. I have a notebook here titled Subject Extras, and this is kind of where I keep my handouts, my printouts, my assignments, everything like that. So I just kind of labeled the tabs with the subject here, and then in each tab I actually went and I printed out each assignment so that I could highlight and underline what's expected every week. So like, yeah, so I have the assignments here, and then yeah, the assignments are actually labeled the weeks. So weeks 1 through 9 are here. So yeah, and that's kind of what that looks like. I have articles in each that are, you know, for assignments and stuff like that. So yeah, this notebook basically contains all of the extras for each subject. And then I have this big old notebook, and I have in here, I just kind of called it my everything notebook. And this is where I write my to-do list for everything. It helps me to write down everything in just a list of what's due for each subject when. I know that people use planners and stuff like that, and I tried to use a planner last fall and it did not work because I was like, I don't know, it just didn't work for me. The way I work is I just, whenever I make a to-do list or a this needs to be done, or, you know, just kind of a checklist, it helps me to see it in a list so I can go and check it off and check it off. So yeah, I have the tabs up here, and then I'll show you what I mean by writing everything in a list. So for this one, I wrote to do up here, and then I just literally wrote I need to watch, and then I wrote what I need to watch, and then I read whatever I need to read, and then I need to, yeah. So basically I just wrote everything in the list, and it looks like that. And basically that's what I do for every subject. Usually every Sunday afternoon I sit down for, it takes me about an hour or so to go through each subject and look at what needs to be done and write it down in the list. And then every morning for school, I will look at that checklist and be like, okay, I need to do this and this morning. So that's basically how I work, how my brain works. And yeah, and I just kind of want to show you guys my sticker because I love it so much. This is a Liberty University sticker, and I put it on my computer. I didn't think that I was ever going to put stickers on my computer, but I'm not going to like cover it in stickers, just one here and there. So yeah, so I have that one there. Totally random. And then I have these two here. So yeah, those are pretty cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so glad you stuck around to see what I'm doing this fall. And if you have any more questions or comments on anything that I talked about, please leave them in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. And that's one way that you can be in contact with me, or you can interact with me over there. If you haven't watched my last video, I answered your assumptions about me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like there's more I want to share with you guys, but I don't know. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again next week. Bye!